inside the 11 and 12. So Coffee County knocking on the door, and they trail 20-7. And a score right here would put the Red Raiders right back in this football game. And the Blue Devil defense going to have to really stiffen and hold here. Here is a handoff. Big fullback blowing up the middle. He's over the 5. He's in, but they move. There was movement on the line. That one will come back. Hang on to your hats. If I'm not mistaken, Coffee County is going to get called for movement in the line. But, boy, that's some kind of fullback, isn't he? He plows up through the middle.
The quick hitter, Clyde, what a weapon out of that wing tee when you just get a little crease there and let that big, strong kid hit the middle. And head coach for Coffee County, LeBron Ferguson, Coach, we know what you feel like. We know what it feels like to have a touchdown taken off the board. He felt pretty good about that play, but the officials are going to call illegal procedure against Coffee County. And Terry, what's been the penalty situation tonight?
Tommy, that was the first penalty Lebanon's accepted tonight against Coffee County, so they have 1 penalty for 5 yards. Lebanon, on the other hand, 6 penalties for 80 yards.
All right, this will make it a 3rd and 8 situation. Football between the 16 and 17 yard line of Lebanon. And the Red Raiders will have it 3rd and 8 from that situation. They have to go inside the Lebanon 9 for the first down. They split Stacy to the left this time. Sharon, the quarterback, sets him down, and Sharon hands off to a new tailback in there, and he turns the corner and going to be racked up at the 10, shy of the first down, but it'll bring up about a 4th and a yard. And running the football is James Monroe, who is in as a reserve tailback, and Monroe showed us a little quickness there.
Ron C. with the sure tackle just outside the 10-yard line, and now Coffee County 4th down, and heck, they're down 20-7. You feel like they're going to go. They want to try to get points. They want that first down.
Actually, just a little bit over a yard. The ball is touching the 10-yard line. They have to go inside the 9-yard line for the first down, and it's 4th and 1. Sharon sets him down. Hands to his big fullback. He's got the first down. Blasts over the 10, over the 9 to the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Red Raiders at the 11 and 8.
Elam is the kind of guy, if you don't put your shoulder pads on him and wrap him up at the line of scrimmage, once he gets a little momentum built up, he is out of there. I mean, if you don't tackle him early, you're not going to tackle him.
Coach Dillard told us in your pregame interview that he was a dandy, and he sure got that right. He is. He's some kind of fullback. 5'11", 220 pounds, and only a sophomore. Boy, you'll hear a lot from him in the days to come, barring injury. Sharon sets him down. 1st and goal from the 8. Back to White, the tailback, trying to slide outside. Nothing there. Lebanon played it well. Sliding down the line along with him is big number 84, Carson, and he had help out of Mark Lucas, and they made that play well. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Well, what the wing tee does for you, you get so conscious of that fullback, and then every other play is a play fake off of the fullback. So they fake it to the fullback, Elam, up the middle, and then they give it on the little handoff, what they call the buck sweep. They run the sweep trying to get wide, and Lebanon doing a good job of stringing that thing out.
Jason Stacy out to the left. Monroe is the flanker to the right, to the short side. And now he goes in motion back to the left, and they hand it to the big fullback, and he's going to plow in for the touchdown. Stays on his feet. And that's Brian Reeves. It was not the big fullback. It was Reeves in there running at fullback. 39. Is that who you got?
No, that was Elam.
That was Elam.
It was
39.
39 is Elam.
Okay.
Elam.
I'm looking at the wrong roster here. That's why I'm messed up.
Elam with the touchdown. John, you've got the call.
Shelton to kick, Clark to hold, Tommy. The snap from center. It's down, the kick is up, and it is good. The score now, Lebanon 20, Coffee County 14. This sideline report has been...
And we're here at Women's Health Center to thank them for their support and present them with a Blue Devil souvenir.
Thank you. Here at the Women's Health Center, we support Lebanon High football.
LHS!
The Lebanon fumble goes 19 yards in 6 plays as Elam scores his 2nd touchdown of the night. Shelton adds the extra point, and at 4:09 left in the 3rd quarter, this is a ball game. Lebanon 20, Coffee County 14.
And as Terry said, we're getting late in the 3rd period. 4:09. Lebanon hadn't been able to get a lot done here in the 3rd quarter. Maybe Manchester made some adjustments, or Coffee County there in the halftime, to really corral Lebanon's offense, but we haven't been able to get a lot going here in the third period. Back deep for Lebanon is Stafford. He's at the 5, and here is the kick. Long. It's going to be taken with a short man. Griffin at the 15 to the 20, slides outside trying to get free, breaks one tackle, gets back to the 25, out over the 30, still on his feet, 35, 40, Griffin to the 42, but a flag down back on the 30 or the 26-yard line. So hold on to your horses. Boy, we just can't get rid of those flags this year. Clipping going to be called against Lebanon back at the 25-yard line.
Looks like they stuck Chris Cantrell with the flag. The flag thrown right at his feet is Griffin. They made a shift. They'd been kicking the ball away from Griffin and kicking it to Stafford. Well, the Lebanon coaching staff just swapped up and put Stafford in the middle and put Griff on one of the wings. He had a great return, And if I'm not mistaken, the clip, John, was behind the ball. He didn't even need that block.
You're right, Tommy. It was a good 10 yards, 15 yards behind Griffin at the time, and it was a matter, I think, of Cantrell running into a player from behind, and of course that counts just as much. So back up to you.
Lebanon 90 yards now away from a score. They're at their own 10-yard line with a 1st and 10 from their own 10. Blue Devils backed up in the shadow of their own goal line. They're going to give it to Griffin, the fullback, and he's not going to get anything. He gets to the 10, and the Raiders are really rejuvenated on defense. They were all there to stop Griffin.
Well, they've got a little emotion and momentum going their way as they have scored, and to turn this thing into a 6-point ball game, Lebanon leads 20-14 as we're nearing the 3:20 mark of the third period. Kind of like a prize fight. The longer you let that underdog stick around, the longer he thinks he belongs in the ball game, and you never know about a young upstart team like this.
Tressler coming wide to the left. C lines up wide to the right. Hit the quarterback. Griffin the tailback. Or the fullback. They give it to the tailback. Stafford's outside. Broke a tackle. 10, 15. Knocked down at the 16. Maybe the 17-yard line. Making the tackle is Jason Wilson or Josh Wilson for the Red Raiders. And Stafford again showing us a lot of running ability. Moves it out to the 16-yard line. A gain of about 6, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Blue Devils. And they definitely need to pick up a first down, dig it out of this hole here.
Turn field position and to try to hang on to the football. As long as we've got it, Coffee County can't score, and Lebanon now looking at a 3rd down play.
2.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Pitt sets them down, double wide outs to the right. Pitt pitch back to Stafford. Stafford got a hold. He's got the first down. Out over the 20, out to the 21, 22-yard line. Stafford picking his holes beautifully. Following a block by big old number 75 for Lebanon, and that's Chris Hicks leading the way, and Stafford picks up the first down for the Blue Devils.
Lebanon doing a great job on the cutback with the sweep. Stafford starts the thing out wide and then just cuts back against the grain whenever he sees daylight, and that's been really good for him tonight.
1st and 10 Blue out at the 22-yard line. Tressler near. C right. The pass goes to Ron C. Complete over the 25 out to the 30-yard line, and Deck at the 30. As he crosses the 30, they'll give him the length of the football, and it's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on first down. A nice little pass play out in the flat from Pitt to Ron C.
Well, when they're playing that 3-deep secondary, as Coffee County is in his 5-3 defense, the soft spot is the quick out and the very middle, those turn-ins with the tight end and the receivers. Lebanon going to those soft spots now in the passing game.
Blue Devils will have it 2nd down and 2. We'll call it 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line. Pitt wants to throw, and he's got C to the near side. Same play. C out over the 35 to the 38-yard line, and he's got the first down. So the Blue Devils digging out of the hole beautifully with a couple of first downs here, moving in from their 10-yard line out to their 38, and it's 1st and 10 Blue at that point.
Lebanon using that quick out almost like a running play, a possession play, 4, 5, 6 yards. Ron gets upfield, cuts it outside, and the football's there waiting for him.
C coming to the near side. Tressler splitting wide right. Lebanon will have it 1st and 10 at their own, just outside their 38-yard line as Pitt sets them down. Pitt with the call. Quick opener to Kelly, the fullback. I believe it's Kelly. It's Reeves on the carry, I beg your pardon, and he will get over the 40 by the length of the football. A gain of about 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Blue Devils. So Reeves running at fullback now, giving Griffin a little bit of rest. Griffin and Stafford have been workhorses tonight.
Terry, they have carried the mail for us.
Stafford 13 carries, 75 yards. Griffin 11 carries, 137.
Wideouts left and right. Lebanon will work with a 2nd and 8 from the 40. The pitch back is to Griffin. Griffin needs a block. Got it. 30, 45, loose, 50. Griffin's gone. He's at the 45, 40, 35, 30. Needs a block. Gets it. Comes to the near side. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Lebanon. No flags. That one will stand. Great run by Joel Griffin.
Man, oh man. Todd Tressler downfield trying to set blocks. He set a block. Griffin cut off of him just like setting a pick in basketball. Good looking run from scrimmage, and Clyde, once he got outside, it was history.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this guy's got some speed.
He can flat run. John, you've got the call of this all-important PAT attempt.
Tommy Gannon in for the long snap. Pitt to hold. Presley to kick. The Blue Devil extra point team on the field, coming to the line. Gannon over the ball. The snap back. It's down. The kick is up, and it is short and low. Will not go for the extra point. This extra point has been brought to you by Automotive Wheel Services, featuring Michelin tires, because so much is riding on your...
LHS. We're here with Val Vestola from Kenneth I. Lester to thank him for his support and present him this football souvenir.
Thank you. The Kenneth O. Lester Company is proud to be a supporter of the Lebanon High School football program.
Let's go!
Last play of the third quarter, Joel Griffin, his second long touchdown run of the night. This one 60 yards as Lebanon goes 90 yards in 7 plays. The extra point is no good at the end of 3 quarters. It's Lebanon 26, Coffee County 14.
12 minutes to play in this football game, and Lebanon will kick it away, as Terry told you, leading 26-14. J.L. Presley to kick. White is deep for the Coffee County Red Raiders. He stands at the 9-yard line. Here's the kick, long and deep, and it's going to drive White back to the 4, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Gets hit at the 20 and dropped at the 25-yard line. Nice run back by the halfback, Thomas White, a 6-foot, 175-pound senior.
Buchanan in there for Lebanon on the stop, along with Tim Kelly, Jeff Gannon, and the kicker, J.L. Presley, in there knocking some folks around.
Lebanon with a 26-14 lead, and I think that run may put Mr. Griffin up at about 200 yards.
12 carries, 197 yards. Trivia question, who's the last Lebanon running back to go over 200 yards?
Boy, you got me. I'd have to think about that for a while.
That may take a while.
Wide out Stacy is to the right. Quarterback Sharon is underneath, sets the Raiders down. 1st and 10 from their own 25. Hands it to his halfback. White slides outside, loose at the 25. Then hit and dropped and driven back as he hit the 26. He may have gotten to the 27, but he paid the price. Somebody in blue, and I didn't get a number, maybe Tommy did, but somebody really tattooed him as he turned the corner.
Titus Kelly, Jeremy Stafford, and Ron C. just slug it out and get that guy on the ground in a hurry. Good defensive pursuit by that Lebanon defense.
2 and 8 now for the Red Raiders. They got 2 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 yards to go. They're at their own 27-yard line. They have to go almost to the 36 for the first down. It's almost 2nd and 9, but call it 2nd and 8. Stacy to the near side. The Raiders working offensively. They're going to give it to Monroe, and Monroe's going to be dropped maybe a yard shy. I don't think he quite got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils coming up on that one is Titus Kelly making a great hit.
Oh, great job, because Stafford, our defensive end, Jeremy Stafford, takes on the blocker, and now Titus has to react and just jump right in there